Hello, I'm Christine Mills, financial planner, and I'm the host of the Financial Gardeners podcast. Today, we are going to discuss your money story. And everyone has a money story. It's how we look at money and the emotions and possible thoughts we have towards it. I do this seminar all the time at our local library, and we discuss ways that we could also identify our money story as well as change our money story. So our money story is very interesting. It starts from when we're young, as in a lot of things of how we think. What was your first introduction to money? What were the conversations that was around having money? So in my experience, money was considered a tool, but at the same time, money was always scarce when we talked about it. Like we'll hear things like, go shake the money tree outside. So there's no money tree outside, but it kind of thought of something elusive and, that it's hard to get. Other people may have money stories of that money can be used as a way to get back at someone. Like they may have heard their mother say, we're going to go spend our daddy's money because they're upset at their dad. And those are real concerns. Or maybe money is something that someone should be dealing with and not you. And maybe you've seen that it's like something that you're not supposed to be talking about. In a lot of conversations, we're not supposed to talk about religion, money, and politics, right? And unfortunately, money is something that we all have to deal with, whether we want to or not. Whether you are happily married and your husband or wife dies, the person who used to take care of the money all of a sudden passes away or is unable to manage money. Now it's in your care, or you get divorced and now you have to deal with money. So right now I'm challenging everyone to identify what your money story is and how it began. Did it come? How did your parents view money? Your paternal grandparents view money? Yourself? That's one thing. So, and then you could create a money genogram. So it's almost like a family tree. You have your paternal grandparents, your maternal grandparents, your parents, and yourself. And think about all the things that how money impacted them and how they viewed money. And you'll see some kind of a structure of how you view money. I always say to my husband, I grew up always being aware of how I spend money. And one thing that I always did, no matter what, was when I went to a restaurant, I always ordered water because I always thought it was a waste of money to purchase water, purchase a drink, right? So it's like, and then I noticed that my siblings do the same thing. So it's something that we were taught. I'm not sure where we were taught it, but identify how you view money. If it's something that you want to stay away from and you kind of put in the back of your mind, but it's something that you have to look at. Where did that money story begin? Secondly, look at the 6 key influences of money, your money story. One is a family background, like I discussed, gender. Sometimes I hear a lot of women say, I'm not good at math, therefore I'm not good at money. Or maybe it's just, maybe it's just only for men to do. So when a man is in my life, I will give that to them. So it's influenced by a family background, gender, generation. Depending on your birth order, it may impact how you look at money as well. Also, your friends and peers' attitudes towards money. Do you feel uncomfortable when you see a lot of money in your account that you have to get rid of it? That's a whole nother situation that's very common. That as soon as money comes to us, we feel like we have to get rid of it because we're not supposed to have money. Another thing is religion, spirituality. Look at how the religion you are a part of or your spiritual beliefs affects how you look at money. A popular scripture verse I hear people always use is the love of money is the root of all evil. However, sometimes people interpret it as money is the root of evil, all evil. And that's not what the scripture verse said. So just identify how you look at people who has money. Do you tend to look at them as being selfish because they have money? So just being a very thoughtful look into how you view it. Social class, you can look at your social class, people around you. Were you born into money? Did you have money and then all of a sudden the money was gone? So now you are in a place of scarcity for the rest of your life fearing that you will lose your money. Another thing is money events, significant money events, whether it was divorce, inheriting money, losing money, maybe it brought shame, or maybe it brought guilt as well. And then the last part of this is looking at your money story. You put all that information down and jot down what you learned from it. So example, saving money is good. Or spending, is it okay to buy something only if it's on sale? How do you look at investing? Do you see it as something that only the rich do? Or maybe you see investing as a gamble. I remember there was a period in my life, because of ignorance, a lot of people around me believed that the stock market was just for the rich, or it was for gambling. It was because they did not understand it, they thought it was all a gamble. Gifting. Do you feel like gifting is something that you should do no matter how much money you make? Or is it something that only rich people do? Do you feel like that's only for the rich? So I'm gonna go back to those money stories. Savings. How do you view savings? How do you view spending? How do you view investing? And how do you view gifting? But I have good news. No matter what you created in the past, you can change your money story. It is possible. Just because you're born into something, or you were raised in a certain neighborhood or community, you can identify what your money story was and change it. How powerful is that we have the ability to change how we view and look at money and how we treat money? So identify the money script you have and identify what you want to change. And also look at, how does your money script negatively impact your life? Do you feel as if money has to be something that's hard to get? And if you believe that money is hard to get, how do you believe that has impacted how you work and what you pretty much take, right? If you believe that money is hard to get, would you really vouch for yourself to get more money? Would you negotiate more because you believe that you deserve more? And you could create a new money script and replace your old one. So use a team, find the right people to help you identify how you view money, and have them help you work towards a new you. And think about how this new money script could possibly affect your life and those who you love and those who you are raising, such as your children or your community, and be able to share that knowledge with others. So I hope that was helpful. Your money story. If you would like to learn more, please reach out to me. My website is www.raymondjames.com/Christine Mills. I can also be reached at 561-981-3637. I am also on Instagram at Christine Mills Financial Advisor. Look forward to hearing from you.